Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be opening and swatching this palette, this gorgeous palette from Schmincke. It has an exclusive color in it, Ocean Gray, by I believe the artist's name is Cesc Farré. I was able to get this at Jackson's Art Supply on sale. This set comes with 18 full pans, which is why I thought it was such a great deal. It comes with all of these lovely colors. Open this up. Let me go ahead and take this packaging off. I am going to keep this, it's just so pretty. So this is the gorgeous case it comes. It comes in a beautiful box tin. It just has the thumb ring on the bottom. And then when you open it, you have some beautiful mixing spaces. The mixing tray here as well. I'm going to go ahead and take this out so that I can go ahead and unwrap these and we can start swatching. So this set comes with Lemon Yellow, which is made with PY3, Chromium Yellow Hue Deep, and that is made with PY65, Transparent Orange, which is made of PO71, Geranium Red, which is PR242, Pyroline Maroon, which is PR179, Cobalt Violet Hue, which does not have the pigment information on it. Actually made from PV62, and it's an excellent granulating color. So it's one of my favorite colors that I used up the little 5mm tube. I'm very, very happy to have these large full pan size of that. Next is Delft Blue, which is made from PB60. Ultramarine Finest, which is PB29. This is their non-granulating ultramarine. And then this is Phthalo Blue, which is PB15:1. This is Helio Cerulean, which is my favorite, and it's PB15:3. We also have Cobalt Turquoise. It's just practically the most gorgeous turquoise. It's made from PG50. This is Phthalo Green, and this is made it says PG7. Transparent Ochre, which is PY42. Transparent Sienna, which is PR101. Sepia Brown, which is PB15:1, PBR7, and PBK9. This is Anthracite, I believe is how you say it, and it's made from PBK7. This is Payne's Gray Bluish, which is made from PBK6, PB15:6, as well as PB15:2. And this is the exclusive Ocean Gray inspired or made from this special artist. It's made from PB29, PG50, and PBK6. So ultramarine plus cobalt turquoise plus a black. So I cannot wait to swatch that out. So I'm going to go ahead and open all these up and then we'll start swatching them. I just want to open this one. So I'm going to open one more with you, and then the rest of them I will open up off camera because that would surely bore you to tears. I'm just going to unwrap them, and it's like, it really is special. It's like unwrapping a little candy, but it's a candy that will last a very long time. Oh, look at that gorgeous color. That's gorgeous. Oh, I can't wait to swatch that out. I've taken all the wrappings off. Go ahead and write down all the names, and I love being able to see the names. I'm really going to try to paint with it as the palette comes for at least a little while. I'm going to be swatching this out on some Arches watercolor paper today. First is Lemon Yellow. Next is Chromium Yellow Hue Deep. Next is Transparent Orange, which I'm not a huge orange fan, but if I had to pick an orange, this would be it. I think it's a gorgeous, very saturated color. And it's just lovely. And I will try to write down the pigment information. I said the pigment information before, but I will try to write it down on each color and leave a screenshot at the end. Next is Geranium Red, which I was just happy to not see Saturn Red. Honestly, because I am not, I don't know what it is, but I am not a fan of Saturn Red. So this color I find much better for a warm red. Yeah, that's so much prettier. Okay, next is Perylene Maroon for a cooler red. And it's a very cool red. Instead of a typical magenta that most sets include. I like that they've tried to give you a different color selection. Next is the Cobalt Violet Hue, which 4 colors that I was really excited to see in here, which were the Cobalt Violet Hue, the Ocean Gray, the Cobalt Turquoise, and the Delft Blue. Those are really, really nice colors. And here is the Cobalt Violet Hue, which I bought many years ago just to paint hydrangeas. Does not disappoint, and now it's turns out it's a very good granulating color as well, and so it's kind of and you can deepen it. All right, next is Delft Blue, which is probably Schmincke's version of Andanthrone Blue. It's really pretty. It's one of my favorite blues by Schmincke. It's a very deep, it's a really pretty blue. Next is Ultramarine Finest, which again is Schmincke's version of the non-granulating ultramarine. And I don't know why, but I'm not really a fan of this. It's a little, it looks to me, looks a little cooler. I love French ultramarine, and so I don't know why I'm stubborn, but I'm sure there's a reason it's in this palette, so I'll try to keep open-minded. Next is Phthalo Blue. This is an ocean set, so it's very blue heavy. So this will not be for everybody. And next is my favorite of their Phthalo Blues, which is the Helios Cerulean. I find this color much prettier. See that? Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, next is the Ocean Gray, which I cannot wait to try. I'm using regular cold press paper to show the granulation, but I can't wait to try it on different types of paper. I like to try it on both hot press as well as rough, because you get different results with different paper. So if you want to have some fun, make sure and do that. Oh, this is really pretty. So this does not disappoint. It looks like a deep turquoise with some gray. And I bet we're going to get some color separation and different effects. Next is one of my all-time favorites from Schmincke, is the Cobalt Turquoise. Such a, it's just the perfect turquoise to me. Look at that, it's just stunning. It's granulating without being overly granulating, and their version is made with PG50, and I think it's just stunning. It re-wets like a dream, and to me it's just perfection. Is Phthalo Green. just a useful mixing color. It's transparent ochre. It's very transparent. And then transparent sienna. Next is sepia brown. It's probably useful, but this is probably the one that is going to be hardest for me to leave in. I don't know why I'm not a fan of this color, but I'm sure this has usefulness. Next is, I believe it's pronounced anthracite, which is a gray. Next is Payne's Gray Bluish, which is really pretty. I'm a big fan of the Payne's Gray, which have the blue. So gorgeous colors. Here they are. I'm going to go ahead and let them dry. I will go ahead and put all the pigment information, but I think this is a really interesting selection of colors. That ocean gray is very beautiful, and that was worth the wait. It is very beautiful. So I've went ahead and wrote down all the names as well as the pigment information. I hope you find that helpful. And these paints have thoroughly dried, and look at this ocean gray. Oh my gosh, such a stunning color. And I love that they included the cobalt turquoise and cobalt violet hue. Those are two more more expensive pigments. Delft blue is one of my favorites, and helio cerulean. I'm really happy those are in this set as well. It does have quite a few blues. I'm so tempted to take these two out because why would I need two phthalo blues? But I'm going to try them. I did want to mention that I did see some inconsistencies, which it's happened a few times with every company, especially when there's a language barrier. But I did want to let you know that on the back of the Payne's Bluish, it says it's missing one of the pigment informations. On one of the pans, the cobalt violet hue is listed as PV62 on here, but on the pan itself the pigment information was missing. So do take a look at both of those, but especially since that was missing one of the pigment information, it's actually listed as having two phthalo blues with the PBK6 for the Payne's Gray Bluish. So I did just want to point that out. So, but I hope you all found this helpful, and I'm not sure how long it's going to be available, but please don't give me hate because this isn't available. I'm not doing this to scam anyone. I'm just trying to let you see the colors. I really am just intending to show you the swatches so that you can know if you need this palette in your life or not. So I'm going to go ahead and do a painting with this today. I'm going to be using the Paul Rubens 100% cotton watercolor paper, and I still haven't taken this off. Okay, it's actually a block. It says watercolor book, but it's by Paul Rubens. They did send it to me, but I found it to be really nice, and I don't have to tape anything down. And actually all you do is there is a middle section here, and you just put a palette knife or credit card or something, and then it comes right off. But I found it worked nice, and I love that I don't have to do any taping. So I'm just going to draw. I'm going to try to do something kind of quick. So I'm just going to draw a sea turtle really quick. Not even the whole thing, just part of it, to try to keep it really quick. So this is a painting that I have hung in my bathroom wall, and I've always loved it. I love the mix of gold, and I love the sea turtle, but I really want it to be turquoise because I love turquoise more than blue. So I've tried recreating it kind of without copying it too much. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. I mostly use the ocean gray, the cobalt turquoise, delft blue, and anthracite. And I'm going to take clear water and I'm going to kind of map out some of the little squares on the turtles' backs. And then I think I'm going to go first in with the cobalt turquoise. And I'm going to do that all along here just to try to make this maybe quicker. But then I can fix it as I go, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do. This is very absorbent paper. Just going to drop in some of the color and then let it bleed in. Okay. this was a really fun palette to play with, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. For this painting, this was just a quick painting. I'm definitely going to have to go in and tweak it a little. I usually, a lot of times I go in with colored pencils afterwards, and that's when I'll adjust the eye. I definitely need to tweak the eye. I'm not very happy with the eye. But yeah, it was so fun, and I really enjoyed getting the different granulating effects of the swirl. And it's kind of blotchy, but I kind of was going for that because I wanted this to look not perfect because it's an ocean painting, if that makes sense. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.